Hey, what's going on everybody? B Plus here. Thank you so much for checking out this video. We're going to be doing something a little bit different tonight. We're going to be reacting to K-Drama and D-MAUB's Verzuz that was a couple nights ago on Sunday night. Now, when they announced they were going to be doing this Verzuz, DJ Wado, one of the OGs in this space, decided to put out a tweet of some other matchups that he would like to see as we pay homage to some of the CHH greats. But that was met with a little bit of pushback because some people feel like we shouldn't be copying the world. They feel like it might be corny. But to me, I just feel like Verzuz is nothing more than kind of getting together, a bunch of people together and celebrating and paying homage to two artists that have a great discography. And I feel like this is just the case here with K-Drama and D-MAUB. It's very important to me just because they're from Cincinnati, I'm from Cincinnati. K-Drama actually went to one of my rival high schools. Me and D-MAUB go way back. So I was super excited to see them kind of kick this off in this way. I do know some cats up in Columbus, Armin Wake Up and also Jonathan Baker did their Verzuz earlier during the pandemic, but this is the first one that's kind of done and it's really being promoted and a lot of people have been tuning into it. So very excited about this. Let's go ahead and hop into this reaction.
It's easier to resist, sin that doesn't mean much. You went into it no way, because that's not your love. But what's the thing that competes with Jesus? For your heart, the sin that attracts you, retires on your chart. Trust me, I've been there. Sometimes I'm still there. I overcome.
That's one thing I always really appreciated about K-Drama. Two things you can always expect from him is a lot of joy. Like he smiles, you smile. And then another thing, he's just vulnerable and he's very open with his struggles, what he's going through, how he's feeling. So really enjoy this one. Now I gotta stop right there because I mentioned before that I'm from Cincinnati. There was a spot in Cincinnati called the Gospel Grill. Now on Thursday nights they held a like a Christian hip hop open mic, and when D-MAUB used to do this mug there, it used to get live like every single time. Like it was every Thursday night. If you were in the Christian hip hop, you had to be at the Gospel Grill. Had to.
Feeling good on the rise, even though these eyes are crazy. Ain't denied, they say throw it in the trash. That's a lie. Hey, I was just about to up and leave. Giving up is not a cup of tea. Boy, I'm so glad I did not sign an E. You're a cutlery. I ain't saying I'm a like a plea. Just giving out the summary. Metaphorically, I've seen a lot of rainy days. So I thank God for the summer breeze. I'm trying to do so. Trying to deviate from what everyone else does wrong.
That's what I'm talking about. Like whenever he's rapping, he has a smile on his face, and you can't help but to smile too.
Y'all see the glory, y'all know the story, y'all the seeds that I sow. But I had a team, but most of this I did up on my own. Going hard for my home, and every day I'm on my knees. Every night I see you grow. Took more time in the lab than I do on my phone. Trying to record these bones so you can blast through the tones. What will my legacy be? What's so down? Oh, what a time to be alive. Man, I'm feeling good.
And I was super happy for K when this came out, just because he had kind of was away for a little bit, but then he came back with a super dope EP this year. Super dope.
All right, so you did a new joint. All right, cool. All
right.
Cool. So I got something that I've been kind of writing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I was hyped when I saw this live. I was hyped, man, because
Scott Sims, you know what I'm saying, in the building.
Yeah.
D-MAUB kind of retired.
Yeah.
Who edited all my
But to
tracks
hear something new from him,
Yeah.
I was hyped.
So, yeah.
And I gotta stop it because one thing I love about D-MAUB is just like he can rap fast and clear, and he be saying something. So yeah, I was hyped when this one was on.
Goes again. Let's go.
Boy, oh boy.
Fire.
There he goes again. Everybody in my business bring the doses in. How many man-made rules I'm supposed to be? Before the end, you gon' see that I'm supposed to win. You can check it out, expose these men like the homie David dancing off the clothes he's in. If you see somebody with me, all we close deep in. If he or she represent the most high, we twins. And I seen that. I'm like a machine that bring that word where men can't be fucking bring that. Seems that these scenes like real leadership. So I was in the show with a team bag. To get up off the streets with a beat that's attached to the gas where they serving things at. Instead of water in the cup, they throwing lean back with no living water in like hustling for money.
Man, this
You
is
go
cold.
running for ice. You may think the way that you are doing it is nice, but it's detrimental. You ain't doing it for Christ. Play the humble guy, yes, I'm offering his life. Only benefit if you willing to sacrifice. If you ain't committed, you subject to pay a price. Hoping you gon' get it from never taking advice. Every one of you, don't be offended from how I come at you. Just want you to recognize everything that he's done for you. Think about the challenges you capable of running through. Stop being a follower, he only made one of you.
Coming with the truth, make them known to cringe. Sorry if my lyrics and my tone offends. But run up on your family and foes and friends, tell them I been got dog and there he goes again. But I remember when I got the news, all we could do was pack. But we didn't know where we was going. And I had just wrote this song, and I remember trying to rap it downstairs in the basement, and I couldn't rap it because I was crying so much.
Damn.
And so, but it encouraged me, and I want to do it real quick for y'all. Amen? It's called I Believe God. Let's go.
Oh, matter of fact, man, this brings back a lot of memories because I remember when this song was out, I had just moved back to Cincinnati. I was getting married in a month. So this is 2011, around that time. And I was on my way to work on 275, coming around, about to get on 275 to head to work. And I kid you not, a SUV jumped the median, like a maybe 2-foot median. I was going around a big loop, and next you know, I saw a whole entire minivan flying through the air, and it landed literally on the hood of my car. Like if I was going like a little bit faster, it would hit the windshield, probably would have been over. And I remember like it hit the car and it rolled down a ravine. And obviously I'm still here. Walked away with like my wrist was hurting and like my arm from the seatbelt. So yeah, this song brings back those memories.
Amen.
And it brings back those memories because he did an I Believe God campaign where people shared testimonies and sent it in with this song, and that was one of the testimonies that I sent in. Man, this song is powerful, man. This is probably one of my favorite D-MAUB songs.
No matter what, I won't give up my right. I speak like it, close my eyes, walk by faith and not by sight. Cause I'm the type who can't get fed up quickly in my suffering. Might lose patience like doctors while the victory's suffering. Sometimes I feel like I ain't strong enough or wise enough to figure out how to hold on long enough. It didn't hit me. When I ask, I receive. All I gotta do is muster up enough faith and believe. Only got one thing on my mind. No matter what I go through, when I come out, I'm gon' shine. Cause I believe God. I believe God. I believe God. I believe God.
I mean, you can imagine what it was like when he performed this mug live. It's like it quickly moved from just like a rap concert to something bigger because man, this song is powerful.
Hey, so you would never keep me down. I'ma be around now. I got my feet on solid ground. Cause I believe God. Hey, I believe God. Hey, I believe God. Yeah, I believe God.
Right? So we study the Bible. We go to church. We do all this. And then when the tests come, we doubt the very thing we've been studying.
Right.
It's really counterproductive. It doesn't make any sense at all. You would never do that. You would never go study for an exam and not take the test. You would want to take the test. You're going to be studying for this thing all year long. I'm going to take somebody's test.
Right.
So when the tests come, we just have to believe God, man. Have to believe God, man. Believe God.
That's good stuff.
Man, I'm gonna rewatch this and I'm gonna write that down. That's powerful. We prepare, we do all this studying.
Mm-hmm.
Then when the tests come, we the tests are gonna come. Opposition's gonna come. Like, but when opposition's in our face,
That was a cold transition. That's good.
I'm bigger than this dude. This don't make no sense.
Now I don't care what he say, I'm rapping this whole song. Let's go. Hey, hey.
Hold on, let me stop this real quick. Hold on. This song is legendary. This is the most remixed Christian hip hop song in the history of CHH music. Like there was this is Air Jordan on them. There was Kobe Bryant on them. Sho Baraka made that one famous. That pretty much kicked it off. There was others before that, but that one kicked it off. Then it was people had LeBron James on them. People started getting crazy. They started doing Martin Lawrence on them and throwing in all his different characters. They started doing Michael Jackson on them, naming all Michael Jackson songs. Man, it was so many remixes. Just go to YouTube and type in Air Jordan remixes. You'll find a bunch of them.
Hey, now I got this one. Hey,
This the South.
hey. Let's take it to the Midwest. Opposition in my face.
Trying to play the fence.
Bigger than this tune.
That don't make no sense.
I Air Jordan on him. I Air Jordan on him. I Air Jordan on him.
A little funny fact. You see K-Drama with the fadeaway. You see D-MAUB shooting with the left hand. D-MAUB is right-handed, but when he hoop from like 10 feet, you don't know what D-MAUB is. He can shoot right. He can shoot lefty. He could like probably out to 15 feet. If I'm being honest, like D-MAUB, he just good at a lot of different things.
Air Jordan on him. Hey, I'm Superman. I Air Jordan clothes. I never back down. I jump over those. Always trying to block you, boy. I don't roll with magic. I roll with rockets, boy.
This is what I'm talking about. Like just the joy that K-Drama has every time he raps. I love it.
When I take off, you can't bring me down. I'm so high up, they can't see me now.
Song we have together.
Yes,
I think we got to do the highest one.
let's do it.
Man, this is I call this the yodel song.
Above.
If you don't know, you gonna know why.
I think so. Amen. Let's do it.
That's all if I remember it too.
Trying to save these souls. Jesus Christ is in control. Let it bang, let it power, let it shine, let it glow. Everybody's gotta know. Y'all keep it on the low, we keep it on the high. Y'all keep it on the low, we keep it on the high. Y'all keep it on the low, we keep it on the high.
My life I show and tell. You can even ask K-Drama mama. To represent the king, I'm fast, but y'all balls like a comma mama. The life we live, we give as a sacrifice. It ain't no game, everything we do, we stay true when it's all about his name. Jesus don't need us, but he believes in us enough to free us. Now in he.
I gotta give a quick shout out. You know, I got the good company on. That's Cincinnati, but it's global. It's worldwide, man.
We trust, so we just get up out the way so you won't see us. As the Holy Spirit lead us, intrigue us, to teach us. Indeed, we must be in tune to consume what he feed us. So people see the word when they try to read us. So we lust after no thing. That's nothing, Nathan, nada. Cause I don't wanna be the one that's trying to defend, cause them things go teeter-totter.
Alright, we are coming up on the end of this versus battle, D-MAUB and K-Drama. As you can see, that this is more like a brotherhood than anything else. These guys go way back to the early 2000s. And their careers have been weaving in and out ever since then. I'm still holding out hope that they do a joint project at some point, but even if that does happen, they have a ton of good music on all streaming platforms. Wherever you listen to music, you can go there and you can find it. So if this is your first time listening to any music from D-MAUB or K-Drama, make sure you go do that. One last plug, goodcoapparel.com. Go grab you some merch. Also head over to K-Drama's Twitter account. I believe it's K-Drama513. Don't quote me on that, but go look him up. He has a beats page where he does a lot of awesome production. And also he's dropping a lot of good music. So thank you guys once again for checking out this video. And until next time, peace in, confusion out, and be positive. Oh, and one last thing. I think that this really proves the point of what a CHH versus battle can be. It can be a celebration. You can see and hear the Spirit of God was there. They were praising God in there. So this is just a glimpse of what CHH versus could be. It doesn't have to be a copying of the world. It can be something very close to that, but injecting the Spirit of God into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm for real. I'm out.